Hi, it's Bob Pickett. With us right now in the studio is Eric Church. Welcome, man. It's good to see you.
I say it's my first time in studio here, I think.
You like it? Well, we
I
tried
like
to
it
clean
a
it
lot.
up a little bit and
I
stuff.
like it a lot. It's clean.
Now, I know that your star is rising. Love Your Love the Most. Hell on the Heart. My goodness, man.
We've had two straight top tens, which is the first time I've been on. I've had a streak going in my career, so it wasn't the other way. So it's been good, man. Our fans have really been there for us through this whole thing, and we've done things a little differently than a lot of people. You know, we
Right.
built it on the road first, and it was a live music thing for us, and we made it all about our fans. And to me, it's just really gratifying now to sit back and have that radio success and go to these shows and have those people that have been there the whole time
Right.
look around, and there's twice as many people there now, you know, because of the radio and because people are playing the songs. And there's just a lot of gratification for seeing those people that have believed in us the whole time.
But is it going to change the way you approach your next album?
No.
The way you look at it?
No.
Same
I
style?
Can't. Yeah.
Just a bigger audience?
Yeah. I can't. If I try to be somebody that's not me, the wheels will come off this thing in a hurry. You know, I just can't do that. So, no, it'll be the same thing. Now there's a little bit of a target on my back, but I don't think there's any more of a target than there was for Carolina. I mean, we made a great record with Sinners Like Me, critical acclaim. Coming into Carolina, you know, sophomore record, I was anxious about it. But my theory on that is take your time. I don't make a lot of records, I never will. But hopefully the ones I make, we've dotted the I's, we've crossed the T's, and they're of the quality that we want to be known for. Label's not thrilled about it. You know, they want a record every so many period, but I can't do it that way, especially because I'm writing all the songs.
Wow.
You know, there's no way to. I think the quality would go downhill quickly. And I'm an old school guy. I come from the era where we made albums. I still have vinyl player, and play
Good.
records. And I make an album and hope I have singles. And most other people make singles and hope they end up with an album. I just do it the other way. So every time we make a record and I turn it in, I just cross my fingers and go, hope there's hits on this thing.
Let's do it the old-fashioned way. Now,
Yeah.
look what's around his neck right now.
Yeah.
Hank. What's the story behind that? Was that given to you by Hank?
Yeah, he gave me this a couple weeks ago. We toured with him and got to hang out with him some, and you know, there's a lot of similarities, I think, in our careers and in our attitude. And
That could be a good thing or a bad thing.
it could be a good thing or a bad thing. He took a liking to me, and great guy. We're going to tour with him some in the fall too. And he presented me with the necklace, and I've got to go hunting with him, and Civil War relic hunting, and hang out with him. So it's kind of weird. I kind of, you know, I'll be talking on my phone, talking to him, and driving around Nashville. You just want to roll your window down and go, he's a good guy, they're real sweetheart.
Now, you have your degree in marketing.
Mm-hmm.
How does that translate to the record business?
Well, you know, a lot of people
For
don't
you,
realize.
as an artist, is what I'm saying.
Well, you know, it's a business. I have 14, 15 guys working for me. We have a touring company, merchandise company. You know, I got crew guys, band guys, so it's a business. You know, merchandise. You know, there's just a number of things going on out there that involve the business side. Anybody who thinks you just walk on stage and play guitars and sing and go to nice hotel rooms and all that just has no idea what this is about. You know, and the other side is the communication with the label has helped me a lot. You know, I understand why they're doing things where I see a lot of other artists maybe get frustrated and maybe shut the label down and they get in a big fight about it. Sometimes it allows me to see what the goal is for the label. I understand it's all about money and all about how to make the money, and you know, I get that.
And to grow the fan base, for one thing.
Yeah.
Now, when you first came to Nashville, this is what I was surfing on the internet for your bio. You had a deal with your dad.
Mm-hmm.
So that way, he paid for the first 6 months for you to live in Nashville. That way you didn't feel any pressure.
Yeah.
Having to,
But I went to him as an 18-year-old though, and I said I don't want to go to college. I've changed my mind. I want to go be a country music star.
what do you say about that?
Well, you can imagine what any dad would say when an 18-year-old comes to him, you know, and says that. My dad was livid, you know, and rightfully so. And he said, well, he knew I was hard-headed like he is. And he said, well, I can tell you're serious about it, but I tell you what, if you'll go to college and graduate, he threw that stipulation in there, because I'd already planned to go for a semester in Bolt. You know. If you'll go to college and graduate, I'll pay for your first 6 months in Nashville, your rent. And he said, that way it's one less thing to worry about, you know, when you get out there. That'll be my deal. And I thought, you know, at the time, that's a pretty good deal, you know, because I was nervous about how I was going to pay the bills out there anyway, you know. So we shook hands, and true to his word, when I graduated, he paid for that first 6 months. And then I had to get a real job and pay for the rest of it, you know. But for the first 6 months, it was good to give me a little bit of a leg up.
Any advice for anybody else who wants to move to Nashville? Do the
Gosh,
same thing you've done?
I think you have to be willing to give up everything else in your life to get this, and everything, because it takes that kind of dedication to go through all the no's and the slam doors and the hard nights and just the struggle. And even after, what's funny is I thought when I got a record deal, that part was over. it's been harder. You know, it's harder then. You know,
Why?
because then, well, I think then you go, okay, you got to make a record, and then you got to have hit it radio, and then we've kind of taken a long way around. You know, we had the career going one way and made some decisions on purpose because of who I am that took the career off into the woods a little bit, and you know, went from playing arenas to playing small little rock and roll sweat clubs, sweat fest, and then we built it back up that way and came back out. We've came out stronger than we went in with a real fan base. But at the time when you're going through that, it's pretty lean and pretty hard. You know, you got a lot of gut checks.
Definitely got to keep your eye on right here. Eric Church.